Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So today, as I went to go get the cards, they said to use these hidden wisdom ones. They said that there's something hidden that wants to come up. And then the second ones that they wanted was sacred sites. So something about a sacred site. So let's tap into that place and see what kind of message we get. Okay, so they're just saying only two cards. So I did pull the one. We got the Diamond Dreamer, getting genie vibes. So let's see what the next card is. E. Okay, so as that went flying, okay, and then this is the second one we got. So as I did, I looked over and I saw over there, and just on the ground, I saw a whole bunch of kind of like rocks or gems or jewels. And so what did that, okay, so there's this book I read when I was in grade 4. And I can't tell you what it's called, but this book has stuck with me my whole life. And in it, I remember they could go through paintings. And when they went through these paintings, really, there's only two parts of the book that I remember. That they could go into these different time periods and things like that and live out their life. But when they went into this painting, they noticed that the ground, the sidewalk, was actually pop bottles. And they needed money, so they found all these pop bottles, dug them up, and they were rich. But the one thing in the book that stood out for me was they say that children have that excitement for life, that they're always looking at their surroundings, right? They're looking very close. They're looking at the ground. They're looking at the trees, like they're flipping rocks over. They're just so curious with all their surroundings. And then they said that the adults are so serious, they're always looking up, right? So they always notice the mountains in the scene. So they never noticed that the pathway was paved in pop bottles where they could get all this money. So that's what kind of popped up to me. It's saying that whatever this diamonds or this abundance or wealth that is yours, it's like you're already walking on it. That your path is very abundant right now. And so when we look over here, right, we got the two lovebirds. So as I said that, my cat jumped into my mind. And so I've got two cats. They're like yin yang. One's white and a little bit of gray, while the other one's dark. And they're Mr. Monster and Beauty. And they pretty much embody yin and yang energy. And no matter what, where you go, beauty is always there. And that's what they showed me. They said, you're walking on your path, and that's where this lovebirds, it showed me that beauty is already there. It's just that you're not seeing things quite clearly. Maybe if you stop, and that's what they're saying. They're like, take a look at your surroundings. There's something that is being overlooked in your surroundings that is a landmine, they said. Not a landmine, a jackpot. Right? Landmines are pretty explosive. We don't really want to step on one. But let's say yours is a landmine. When you do discover it, it is going to blow up. And I do see a whole bunch of like gems and jewels, everything coming with it. Because not every moment that comes and sideswipes us that we call a tower moment is bad. Sometimes like wonderful, fun surprises will knock us off our feet, which is, again, beauty's popping up into my mind. And that's the whole purpose of beauty, is it's so subtle. It's in the background, right? She's always there on an adventure. She doesn't need to be in your face. She's the one that is subtle. Beauty is subtle. And so there's something subtle in the environment. And so I do want to kind of read up on this. Because this is a place. Let me see. Let me get the message before I read. I always find that that is so much better when at least you try your intuition, say what it is that you're going to say, as like weird as it is, and then go to the book. Because you can, so many people will be like, oh, I knew that. Yeah, but you didn't say it. So that's what they're saying to someone. I keep seeing someone, I'm seeing them doubt things or not know things. And then afterwards, when the truth or something is presented, they're like, right, the bottle pathway. Oh, I knew those were there. No, they didn't. And so that's what they're saying. Just slow down, open up, expand your awareness just a little bit more. When we look up, okay, so I don't know how they keep, I really wish I knew what that book was, because like I said, I was in grade 4. I'm pretty old now. So I don't know, but like I said, this book, this moment has followed me for life, and it's coming up again. I think it's come up in another reading as well, and I can't remember what reading that is. I'm getting the weight of beauty, right? We said beauty is always there, but I'm getting justice, like something to do with beauty and justice. So let's just see. What this actually is. Okay. So this one is in the East, I believe. Sorry guys, I hate wasting my time and everyone else's. It is in the East. It's from Turkey. Interesting. Let's go to 48. Okay, I found it. Thank you for your patience. Okay, the energy of it, it says, is love. And it is in the Aydin province of Turkey. So here on the card, right, we got the lovebirds and the aphrodisias, not aphrodisiac, but similar, but it is named after the Greek goddess Aphrodite. This sacred site is dedicated to the love, passion, and beauty. Hey, look, there's Beauty. She showed up in the reading. The swan on the card gazes lovingly at each other, representative of Aphrodite's desire to bind people together in love. Enter a world of romance depicted by the 5-petaled white rose. Blah, blah, blah. Middle. Again, dedicated to love. The Assyrians worship their goddess Ishtar. Here and later, the Anatolians dedicated it to their goddess Sibyl. Okay. So this is a pilgrimage, they're saying? Okay, just let me like graze real quick through. Okay. The more. Okay, so what I like about these cards is there is the lower world, there's the middle world, and the upper world. And that's why I just kind of went through, because each symbolism, right, here we have Aphrodite. Here's where they were talking about the other god's symbol, and the other one they said. And so each one is a little bit of a break off. So I've clearly never been to Greece and been at this place. I don't connect to Aphrodite too much. Actually, she comes through quite a bit. I'm lying. Beauty is in everything. That's what she's saying. So let me put the 2 cards together and let's just get the quick message of what they wanted. So when I looked here, it kind of went to the Jekyll. I got Anubis. I seen the scales, the weighing, right? Here we got the jewels and the treasures and the everything. But what is the most precious thing is a beautiful heart. And so he's always kind of there. He's always, you know, what we think is beauty and abundance isn't necessarily always the things that are shiny. And so when it comes to this genie's popping out and he's like making wishes. He says, I will grant you your deepest, I want to say darkest, but it's not dark. It's just hidden in the depths so far back, they say. That your hidden dream, how do we bring that to the front? And they say, when you bring your wish out and you ask us it, try to make it be of a positive thing. Try not to base your wish in fear and lack, right? Don't be like, I need money. I need money because, you know, I need to pay my bills. I need this. I need, and it's like, you know, that kind of, it's harder to believe that happening because you're stuck in that downward spiral. And so what they're saying is to bring more love and beauty into your wishes and try to say it in a, you take a negative, you take something that, right, you are in lack, you do need money, I really want this, but now you add that beauty and that lightness, right? Mix it up in your heart and then share it with the universe. Add that spin on it that is just a little bit of beauty and grace, they say. Again, we're getting the amethyst. Amethyst wants to come through, so okay. This one is just a quick, when it comes to beauty, let's say job. No, goals. Because goals can be anything. But what I see is everyone keeps saying, so the amethyst is coming through as intuition. So I see somebody really wanting to go this direction and work on this thing. But everybody else wants them to work on this. And this way is what society says you're supposed to do. You know, you go, you work hard, you bring home the bacon, whatever. And then over here, it's saying release, let it come, and work on what you want. Your intuition is guiding you in a different way, and it's guiding you that way on purpose. Why is that on purpose? Because there is something new coming. We won't keep giving you this same insight over and over and over and over, right? Have faith, have trust in the process, because beauty is everywhere, and they're just saying, glimpse it, bring that glimmer of beauty into your wishes, and that little bit of beauty will transform, that will add that spin of gratitude, love, and the abundance, and magnify it. They really want to put a spin on things lately. Things are speeding up, they keep saying, which is funny because we keep coming into winter, which is the slowdown time. I'm finding this winter is a weird energetic moment because, well, I guess it's winter on this side of the world. I never took into consideration that it's not winter everywhere. But for where I am in the world, things are slowing down, but I really do feel things speeding up, especially for many people, right? This next couple months, you just have to focus, like, put your head down to the grindstone, right? There's all those bottles, those gems, those diamonds, and it's like bring beauty into it. Seeing those glass bottles, yeah, it's just glass, but with the mind of a child and a pure heart, you can add beauty to anything and turn it into whatever it is that you need. So we'll leave it there. I'm not picking up anything else from them. So have a good day, guys, and we'll see you next video. Bye, guys.